Glenda Potter was 32 years old when she was found dead. She was stripped from the waist down and left on the grounds of Vine Church, Rochester, Kent. The killer was never found and the case remains open.
32-year-old Glenda Potter was a lonely woman who'd been divorced, separated from her children, and had finally turned to drink, drugs and prostitution. She just managed to get by on money she earned on the streets of Rochester and Chatham in Kent. On Tuesday the 14th of May, she was found murdered. This was the last time Glenda was seen alive. Again, that Sunday night, she didn't return to her bedsit. But by now, police believe Glenda was dead.
Glenda was killed by strangulation with sexual assault evidence at the time of the killing. Glenda left behind 4 children and her murder left little evidence, leaving the family unresolved as obtaining justice.
Well, Mr. Ayling, there are several mysteries in this case. The first one, working backwards, is how Glenda's body came to be in the churchyard. Why are you so sure that it was put there sometime between 8:30 and 9:30 on that Tuesday the 14th of May?
Well, the 3 schoolboys left their smoking corner at about 8:30. They didn't see Glenda's body. At 9:30, a gardener started work. So that leaves the 1 hour when we believe that Glenda's body may have been taken there. However, the schoolboys may have been mistaken, in which case Glenda's body could have been put there much earlier.
So you have to keep something of an open mind on that.
Yes.
The next mystery concerns...
The suspect, Malcolm Shipley. Malcolm was arrested for Glenda's murder at just 16 years of age but was later released. Malcolm had a litany of offences post-Potter. He pled guilty in 2019 for targeting a woman working in a charity shop, making her fall for him and then robbing the safe while asking her to make a false burglary claim, and then came back weeks later to rob the woman at knife point for £600. Prosecutor Mary Jacobson said Shipley had befriended the mum of 4 in 2016 while she was working at the shop and then deliberately manipulated things to take advantage. And prior to that case, Shipley was placed on the sex offenders register for molesting a teenager at a concert in 2009. The girl he attacked was aged 19 and was found drunk and depressed because her boyfriend had recently died. Malcolm molested her and then stole her bracelet before fleeing for this crime. He was put on the sex offenders register and given a 14-month jail sentence. Malcolm was arrested at 16 for the murder of Glenda Potter, but was released and investigated over the next 20 years. Malcolm was formally cleared in 2011 as a suspect. Malcolm said himself, "Even my own mum had this tiny part of her that believed it was me, but when I got the letter now, I told her how relieved I felt." Although we have no conclusive proof that ties Malcolm to Glenda's murder, he clearly has a troubling legal history and a criminal history with women, and a very predatory nature. The case has been revisited numerous times by police in the last 3 decades, but each review has failed to unearth significant new evidence despite officers receiving more than 1,000 calls from the public following appeals. Even advances in DNA testing have not been able to turn up a profile which could match evidence relating to the crime. Additional forensic work has been carried out by police over the years in attempts to establish gaps in the investigation which new technology can assist. The death of Glenda Potter remains unsolved.